I said, no more shines. Maybe you didn't hear about it. You've been away a long time. They didn't go up there, tell you. I don't shine shoes anymore.
Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of the Mastery by English podcast, where English language learning intersects with ideas from the world of philosophy, psychology, fitness, health, science, and where we do not shun and we do not avoid or reject unconventional thinking, divergent thinking, and definitely not free speech. If you have seen the previous clip, okay, it is from that clip is extracted from a movie called a great film that you should check out called Goodfellas from 1990. And what essentially happens in this scene is that you have two gangsters, okay, probably from rival bands or who used to be friends in the past. And one of the gangsters, Billy, I believe, okay, is trying to make fun of the other guy, Tommy, by bringing out some aspect about his past that would somehow question his current role as a really respected and feared gangster, okay? Because, well, Tommy is a psychopath, okay? A really violent guy that is respected, okay? Who is respected as a gangster precisely for being so ruthless and violent and psychopathic, okay? And what the other guy, what Tommy tries to say is like, well, he tries to bring out from the past, from Tommy's past, the fact that he used to be a shoeshine boy, okay, which markedly contrasts with his current persona, his current role as a feared, ruthless, respected gangster. To which Tommy basically replies, "I don't shine shoes anymore." And that to me is quite representative, it's kind of illustrative of the topic that we are going to speak about today. Okay? So in today's episode, what we're going to do is basically to make you or to give you some hints or basically to speak about how to distinguish, kind of like this kind of patronizing, condescending, negative remarks from good advice and healthy skepticism. Understand whenever you're trying to do something which is different from what the majority of the people do, and something that somehow deviates from the norm, something that the majority of the people consider risky or kind of basically risky, like quitting your job to start your own project or business, or to volunteer, or just to take a year off, okay? Or when you decide to, drop out of university to pursue a different path, or to embark on a dream, or when you do not follow social conventions, okay? So certain social conventions find yourself a partner to settle down, or, get married, or start a family, have children. When you kind of do something differently and you deviate from the norm, when you kind of circumvent these social conventions and ordinary ways of acting, you're going to be met with a certain dose of surprise, doubt, skepticism, and definitely discouragement. In the event of these reactions, you may doubt yourself and think whether your plans were a good idea to begin with, or if on the contrary, okay, you think it's it's a better option to hold your ground, stick to your guns, and go ahead and just go ahead with your goals. In this context, it's going to be two kinds of people, okay? And the advice they're going to provide is markedly different. On the one hand, we have, you're going to find, or you're going to hear this kind of comments from people that genuinely care about you, like your parents, your close friends, partners, co-workers, okay? And for these people, this idea of yours might strike them as somehow, again, risky, unrealistic, immature, naive, or just absurd, okay? Because there's a chance that these people might have themselves experienced the same sort of, over-enthusiastic daydreaming, okay? And they understood, okay? They learned the hard way that this was taking them nowhere. In this case, what I suggest you do is you have to look at these people that really and genuinely care about you and kind of like analyze what these people have achieved themselves in life, okay? What their lives look like, and whether you would like to change yourself, whether you would like to be in their position, okay? And if that is the case, well, accept their advice, because there might be some validity in that advice, okay? There might be some factual truth. I'm not saying that you should basically blindly follow and take all these words, all their comments and remarks and advice at face value. But if these people are an example somehow worth following, or they inspire you, I suggest that you don't disregard their advice, okay, their comments altogether either, okay? If on the other hand, you suspect that this sort of advice, comments, words are a result of, I don't know, like come from a state of fear, of conformity, of ignorance, of basically just from a place where the person is essentially thinking and being in lockstep with everyone else, because doing otherwise might, kind of give them some sort of criticism from other people. And then I suggest that, well, you stick to your guns, take their advice with a pinch of salt, be polite, okay, say yes, okay, nod your head, yes, whatever, but it goes in one ear and out on the other, okay? It's just like, stick to your guns, pursue the goal of yours, okay? You only live once. There's them, okay, the third type of people, okay? What in English we call a naysayer. You need to understand that some people just don't like it when you're full of energy, cheerfulness, joy, enthusiasm, and they're feeling miserable. Okay, there's this saying, this is kind of like saying in English, which says, "Misery loves company," and that is unfortunately a reality. Some people, if they're feeling down and miserable, your joy, your energy, your enthusiasm is gonna be threatening to them. Okay, because that reminds them, okay, of how mediocre, okay, their lives are, and that makes them feel bad about themselves, okay? So if you are, on the other hand, showing enthusiasm and you're full of, positivity, you're full of energy, you're full of joy, okay, they're gonna try to put you down. You're gonna try to, drag them to their cesspool of negativity, okay? And they're going to try to discourage and dissuade you from your goal with all kinds of patronizing, condescending remarks, okay? And that kind of really, attitude, so that you back down and return to their mediocre, uninspiring, and, unexciting life, okay, that they find themselves in. This is basically the embodiment of the misery loves company. Okay, it's like, hey, my life sucks. I'm trapped in this, kind of like uninspiring loop, okay, of nothingness, and you seem to be just very happy. So I don't know, I don't like it, okay? It's like remove that, bloody grin, happy smile from your face, okay? And these people might insist that you should settle down, shack up with your girlfriend, get married, start a family, and just be as miserable as they are. Of course, I'm not basically criticizing those things. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong, okay? There's anything intrinsically wrong with doing all those previous things, okay? Some people that really feel drawn to that kind of lifestyle, it provides them with, actual genuine happiness. So, but again, if these people don't strike you as being very happy themselves, I suggest you basically take them, with a pinch of salt, okay, and allow yourself just to question, okay, and to ignore even these people. There's another saying which says, the nail that sticks out gets hammered down, and that is quite illustrative of the audacity of thinking for yourself, of allowing yourself to think differently, because we have got to the point where the audacity of thinking for your own, with that alone, that really pisses many people off. That really upsets so many people, okay? And if you decide to disagree or have your own divergent opinion, and basically, kind of like be so daring to disagree with everyone else's dogmas and think for yourself. That alone, okay, is going to rub many, many people the wrong way. If you identify these traits in some people and you think they are recurrent traits, I suggest you basically you should not spend so much time with these people, okay? Just like act accordingly, be polite, but make sure you keep these people at arm's length. And again, so that's my final advice. Okay, the bottom line is again, don't be scared of pursuing your dreams, especially if these ideas, if these dreams, if this enthusiasm that you're experiencing is bringing some actual enjoyment, okay, some actual a state of positive energy in your life, okay. That alone might be a sign, an indicator that is a path to consider, okay. And that is it, guys. Okay, you know what they say about regrets, don't you? In any case, we will talk about that in a further episode. Okay. Until then, have a nice day, have an awesome day, and just keep committed to improve a little bit every single day. Okay. See you soon, guys.